and then I've got to. Is there usually a delay? I'm so good at this.
You're live.
You're live.
I can't see it. Hang on. I'll turn that off. There we go.
Hello,
Am I
everybody.
alive? I'm alive.
Yep.
It's all right. Jason's in control. He knows what he's doing. So does Cassie. It's only you. It's only you anyway, I think, Helena, at the minute, so I'm safe.
And whoever else watches this later.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, I don't think there'll be too many. But then again, but Cassie and Jason are here. So, you know, it's maybe so. There you go.
How's everybody doing?
What time is it? Yeah, it's Helena. What time is it where you are, Helena? Oh, there's DJ. There's Erica. Oh. Didn't I send you an invite? I did. Erica, look in your messenger thingy, Bob. I did send you an invite in Messenger, but it'll be like a few days ago. If you want to say hello.
3:30 in the morning. Whew.
Oh, crikey.
Late.
Yeah. Why are you still up? That's I'd be I've been waking up at 3:30, but yeah. 3:20. Cool. I'm trying to do things here so I know what I'm doing, and I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not very organized today. I was organized. I was ready to go and everything. I was all ready to go, but now I don't really know what I'm doing.
We never do.
No. What episode have you got coming up next, Jason?
That is a great question. I wish I knew. I've got some cemetery episodes that I want to put out over the next couple weeks. The next one is the cemetery I visited in Salem, Massachusetts.
Which was Sleepy Hollow was the other one, wasn't it? That looks really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
That looks really pretty. Oh, what was I was gonna ask you something, Jason. I saw someone investigated something the other day, and I thought, how far is that from you? It was 6 hours though. Now I've gone blank. Doesn't matter. It'll come back to me later. Now I remember. You know how there's the Winchester Mystery House? Well, there's a Winchester Mansion, which is somewhere.
In Indiana.
Is that where it is?
Yeah.
Is that where Helena went? That was Helena. That's it. That's how I know Helena. See, thank you. I watched Helena's episode and I thought, oh my God, that looks really interesting. Where's that? And then I was doing the map, like, oh right, Jason picks me up then, and then, but it's a bit of a drive.
A little bit.
A little bit of a drive, but good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. But yeah, because it's a bit of a drive from you too, Cassie.
Because Indiana, I want to say, is probably like 12 plus hours away.
It was. I looked from both sides. I thought, maybe Cassie's closer, but no, it's sort of, and it's off in a different direction. Hi, Mike B. Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Mike, did you see your bobblehead? I worked hard on those bobbleheads, making sure the eyes were just right. Doesn't matter. If they didn't see their bobbleheads, they can go back.
That's right.
Oh, where's
the
Joe?
Beauty of the internet.
I gave you an invite too, Joe. I'm sure I did. Anyway, check your messenger. If I didn't, just tell me, and I'm happy for you to say hello. But I thought I just, Karen, Cassie. Oh, hello, Mike. Yeah, oh, well, watch it later. Watch it later, Mike. It's right at the start, and it's just, you've already seen the picture, I think, but there is movement. Your head does bobble and your eyes pop. All right? So you've got to watch it.
I won a T-shirt, I think, right, for Raquel? On the trivia?
Yeah. I don't think I've gotten Raquel's address yet, though.
Oh, okay.
Well, don't forget to send it.
thecemeteryroad@gmail.com. And your shirt size too.
Yeah, that's right. We had night was fun.
It was fun.
I do have a weird passion for reading like trivia cards, but like movies also, like at least older movies, not like super new ones. But
I liked how
Yeah.
you did that trivia the other day, by the way, with just the cards. How did you do that, Jason? Where did you get all the questions? Did you just
I
make
have
them up?
I have a bunch of like movie trivia games and stuff that I never play because nobody ever wants to play with me because I
Oh.
don't know people who watch a lot of movies, so it's kind of just pointless. And I decimate everybody anyway. So,
I was just gonna say, don't be a liar, Jason. You beat everybody.
so I just pulled all the cards out of a game I had and just started doing that. That works for me.
yeah, it was fun.
Very good.
Erica says I did great on the calendar. I'm glad you like it. I
I can't
appreciate
wait
the
to see
feedback.
February. I mean, January is up right now.
It's 2 more days.
I know. I'm like, I can't wait to flip it. So I keep looking at more pictures.
I know. I just thought like I should hang one of my calendars right there.
Oh yeah.
Have it over my shoulder. I should probably
got-
do that.
There it is. See?
Oh.
Actually, I should put it on the right date. We're in February, aren't we? No,
Not us.
not
January.
tomorrow. No, not till tomorrow. Today's the 31st for me. Oh.
Yeah.
So tomorrow will be the 1st of February. Oh.
No problem, Raquel.
Hmm?
No, Raquel just said thank you. I didn't think I was going to win twice. That was funny.
I know. Decimated. It was very close between you two, but like he had to work to
Yeah.
get his points.
Oh my gosh! But the very first question was a quote from School of Rock. I'm like, I had that movie on repeat, so I knew right away as soon as I heard it. Oh, it was good.
Nice.
Oh, that was my last sip of coffee and it was cold.
Oh,
That's the best one.
I just chugged my coffee. So.
You're usually really talkative, Jason.
Sorry, I was Raquel said they sent me an email. I'm just checking my emails to make sure it comes through. This is your show. You're supposed to be the one talking all the time.
Oh, yeah, well, that's true. And I can talk a lot. I normally don't shut up. But there you go. I wonder why no one got any pictures of me meeting the bikies.
They were too shocked. Stunned.
Yeah. I actually can't. I can't remember who it was. Oh, I can't remember who it was sitting there telling me not to talk to them. Actually, Erica. I think I don't know if Erica was there. It might have been. It was some of the girls from California. So I can't remember. They said that. I don't know, but they're going, don't. And I'm like, don't tell me not to do anything, especially when I've had a few little drinks. But the minute I saw the girl with the dog, remember the girl with the dog? Ron, what's her name? And you haven't told her yet. You're keeping her all to yourself. You haven't told her to contact me yet. Remember, I said tell her to contact me.
Did I? Did you? I don't remember.
Yes, see, I'm on to you. You just want to keep all those Virginia City friends for yourself. No, but remember she had the dog, and that I think, where did we first? Oh, well, I first met her there at the Red Dog because she was talking to the bikies, and that's why I went over, because she had the dog, and I thought, perfect intro. I'll pat the dog and then introduce myself to the bikies, and that's what I did.
There you go.
Yeah, so that was fun. I enjoyed that, and the pizza. Pizza there was all right.
Recall, I'm not seeing an email. If you could resend it, that would be great.
Hang on. Road. Cemetery Road at Gmail, isn't it? Gmail.com. Just make sure you spelt it right. That's all, Raquel. I'll put it in.
A lot of people
I think that's right, isn't it, Jason?
Yep. a lot of people miss putting the at the front of it.
Oh,
So sometimes
okay.
that happens.
Mm.
Just cut and paste, Raquel. Cut and paste. Yeah.
So on my new tattoo, I got the second skin, like you know how it's protective, but I reacted to it, and that's why I've been putting it off, not using it. I reacted, so now my arm is all red.
Oh, for the
lame.
little bird. I saw that, the little bird.
Yeah, I'm gonna strip. Hold on.
Oh,
Is it a
watch
cardinal?
out.
The cardinal. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just because it was on my list, and I wanted something. There we go.
Oh, it has
Nice.
gone a bit red, hasn't it?
Like around, and it's the perfect square, basically.
Yep.
So I was like, darn it.
What makes
Well, now
it
you
go
know.
red, Cassie? Because you forgot to put something on.
No, it's called the second skin, but it's like a protective, like so it makes it heal better.
It's like a clear Band-Aid, basically.
Basically,
That
yeah.
Oh, like Glad Wrap.
seals it in.
They put it on burn victims.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's just that. Oh, that's
Yeah.
usually just glad. Oh, we call it Glad Wrap here. What do you call it over there? The clear plastic wrap you put on
Saran?
food.
Saran wrap?
Saran wrap. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the places I go to, they use just a saran wrap covering, but these patches are supposed to be way better.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Ron's fine.
understand.
Like you don't react, but I was worried because I have very sensitive skin, so I was worried, and I was like, darn it! But at least I did it on my small tattoo, not my big one that's coming up. So,
Hi, Ollie.
hello, Ali.
So when are you getting more tattoos done then, Cassie?
On February 17th, I go in for my big one on my chest, and then I'll book another one probably for mid-April. I don't know. I'll just keep going.
And I've seen
Crazy.
yours as well, Ron. You finished off yours, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yes, I
well,
saw
one
that.
more new one.
Yeah.
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 We just keep getting more tattoos, and then when you guys are up here, we'll have to get more tattoos. I don't know.
It's true.
They're addicting, though.
Get lost in where? Get lost in where, Ollie? To Helena. I think Helena's here. She's not lost. I was going to ask you something, Cassie. Now it's gone. Oh yeah, I was going to ask where you are in Fort Erie. Has it all the snow and everything, all the bad weather passed, or is it still snowy?
I mean, it's like the bad. Now it's just normal snow. Is this typical because I think is it still snowing or it stopped? Yeah, so it's just been like light flurries today, where just like light snow, which is typical. So like those bad storms were abnormal for us.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, and it never like that. What the storm that we had at Christmas was like the first storm in like I don't know, 30 plus years probably to hit our area at least. So it's not a normal thing. So now we just have normal Canadian, Southern Ontario weather, because Southern Ontario is not that bad for snow. Northern Ontario, that's a whole other ball game. So
it's kind of weird. Like New Zealand has just had. Hang on a second. Sorry. Helena, just click on the link that I sent you. I'm not quite sure. Just click on the link. If it works, it should. And come and say hello. So I sent Helena a little link so she could pop in and say hello. But I think I've confused things. What was I saying? Yeah, the weather here, New Zealand's just had really bad floods in Auckland. Really bad, like houses falling off of cliffs and all sorts of things, like they're way up here underwater. And then here's been okay, touch wood, but there's my chihuahua, but lots of rain and storms, but so far so good in regard because we're in summer. So, but yeah, it's just really unusual weather everywhere. It's, Oh,
We're dealing
you know,
with ice storms right now.
Ooh, those aren't fun.
Yeah, it's not too terribly bad, but like some of the local grocery stores have shut early tonight because the temperature's just dropping like crazy right now. We didn't really get too much above like 20 degrees today.
Oh wow.
well, that's right. Spring's when the good weather comes, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah. Spring is wet, but
Spring can be wet. Yeah.
can be wet. Yeah.
April showers bring May flowers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Things keep popping into my head, then popping right out again.
That's my life all the time.
Yeah. This gets really annoying. I'm never lost for words, am I, Jason?
No, never.
Not usually.
Normally I don't shut up. I know what it is because I'm reading the chats and I'm reading different things and I'm not concentrating. And that's unusual too because I'm very good at multitasking generally. How'd you go, Helena? Have you got it yet?
Oh, she's looking in the comments, Karen.
She's made a comment.
Oh,
in the thing.
Hang on.
She's going to pass this time.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. Fine then. That's fine. Oh, there's Joe. Hi, Joe. I'm just
Hey,
going
Joe.
Go.
Let me fix this.
I love you, Helena. Be good and cheer
Alright.
up and smile.
Helena's a
It's all
sweetheart.
She's gorgeous. And that episode she had out the other day, that was really good.
Yeah. Makes me want to go to Indiana, even though it's far away.
That's not that far.
Well, I mean,
Hello,
Not
Cat.
that far.
Where's how far away from you is Idaho, Jason?
Not too far. I mean, apparently my idea of far away is different than most people's.
I'll be right back.
12 hours away, like that's a quick drive for me.
Is that
Probably.
is that how far? You
would
know
say
where I'd
that's
really love to go and get a photo taken? Build it and he will come.
Oh, that's like north of me.
Is that far?
It's about, I want to say it's probably like 10-ish hours.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's damn it. I'll get to see these places in person one day. Mind you, what am I going to do there? I suppose it's just because I love that movie.
Oh,
What?
Indiana, at least in Indianapolis, is only like 8 hours, just under 8 hours. So that actually is not far. I thought it was further for some reason.
Oh, where that house is, the mansion, the Winchester Mansion. I reckon that was really nice of the owners letting them. Like, I thought it was nice of them having the owners in on the investigation.
And
Got noisy. It looked like it got pretty noisy there for a little while, though.
not too far away from there is the mysterious Monroe House.
Never heard of it.
Oh,
From me to the Field of Dreams movie site is about 10.5 hours.
it's a bit far to drive just to take a picture on the baseball field.
Is that
Yeah.
Idaho?
Yeah.
Oh, that's mine's 34 hours.
What?
It's in
34 hours to Idaho.
From here?
Iowa.
Iowa.
Oh, Iowa. They said Idaho. Hold on.
No, Idaho's where the mansion is, I think. Oh, God, I'm getting all confused now.
Hold on. Indiana. Indiana is where the Winchester Mansion is.
So what's in Idaho? Potatoes?
I don't know. I thought you said
You
Idaho.
tell me.
I thought you said Idaho because I'm
I
like,
think
that's like 34 hours.
You're thinking Idaho for some reason.
I don't know.
No.
What is in Idaho? Is that where they grow potatoes?
Potatoes.
I was like, potatoes.
Potatoes, Idaho. And Iowa.
Oh, Iowa.
Iowa's 10.5. Well, the Field of Dreams place is 10.5 hours from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's well, I don't.
That's not too bad.
Iowa is 12 hours and 45 minutes.
That's not bad. I could do that.
That's just like the middle
Yeah.
of the state.
I could drive that.
Me and Ron know how to do
Yeah.
this. Though.
I looked at the guy that drove
Oh, I know.
when we went to
Utah.
Salt Lake City, Utah. It was like 14-hour days or two
Yeah, something like that. No, 2.
14-hour days.
Yeah, and we stopped at like Mount Rushmore and
Yeah, that was cool.
what else did we stop
Mount
at?
Rushmore.
That
Oh,
was pretty
Yellowstone
cool.
Park. We stopped at
Yellowstone
like the
Old Faithful.
Old Faithful Geyser
I'm like,
at the explosion at the
The thing,
jazz
the water
hands
comes out,
at
the volcano thing.
I was trying to think what it was called. And I was like,
And the best part is when the bison were right on the main highway,
oh my
blocking
gosh.
the road.
We
It's
were
like, what's
late.
going on?
We were late to the hotel because we had
Yeah.
booked it for like one day, but we were like just after midnight and they had got rid of our room because I had tried calling, but then then we were able to book it. But I was like, but they had got rid of it. I'm like, I already called and said we were going to be late. Freaking bison.
Yeah. Bison made
How
us
big
late.
is a bison in real? Like,
They're
would it be
big.
like a really
They're big.
humongous cow?
size of a very tall
Bigger than a
car.
cow.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them in movies and stuff, but you can't, without visually seeing, you don't really get it. Oh, hang on. Bison, they look the same size as buffalo, or are they buffalo?
They
What's a
basically
bison?
I think
Buffalo?
buffalo are bigger. I think.
Because I have seen a buffalo at the zoo. We've got one at the Melbourne Zoo. Or we
Oh,
did.
yeah, so basically kind of like I actually have a video of where we're like driving by the bison and one like looked at me and my window was down and I just like rolled it up my window because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do.
I didn't know if he had a knife. I didn't like. We don't know his character.
You look
Usually
kind of
it's the church
gangster,
band
you
or
know.
something.
Yeah.
Is Ellie in here? She was. Oh no, she went.
She
to
said
eat
she was
dinner.
eating.
Something about dinner or
Yeah.
something, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm
only
so
problem-
in love with raccoons. Sorry. I want raccoons. Catch me a raccoon, someone, and I'll shove it in my bag on my way home.
Well,
I'll
I mean,
pop it
our
down
house we have raccoons. I don't know if you can catch one though.
No,
Oh,
no,
they
dear.
just-
Those are your children.
Well, what is the wild turkey? I hope we get wild turkeys down our driveway. Karen would like that.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
So we have wild turkeys on our property. Oh, they
Next
are
door.
next door mostly.
I love
what else do we
turkeys.
have?
I had pet
Coyotes.
turkeys. I had pet turkeys, and I had Mr. Gobbles and Mrs. Gobbles, and Mr. and Mrs. Gobbles made babies. And I kept most of the babies because I could have given them
are
away.
called
And then someone said, someone said fatten them up and sell them for next Christmas. I said, no. So I had in the end, I had a whole heap
You
of
would never be able to look Mrs. Gobbles in the
Oh, my.
eye again if you sent her children off to be dinner.
Certainly not. But I ended up, when I had to move up to Queensland, I obviously couldn't bring 8 turkeys with me because by that time they were all big. Some of the babies were still half size but big. So there was a man who owned a farm, and no, he didn't kill turkeys or anything. He was like me. He said, I'll have them. So he just no, he didn't. And every now and then my friend
The
calls
second
me.
you drove away, he was like, "Hurrah!"
No, every now and then my friend checks on. My friend lives 3 properties up from his, and sometimes when I'm talking talking to her on the phone at the right time of night, I can hear them off in the distance, and she goes, "There's your turkeys." I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah, ghost
I mean,
turkeys.
Ghost? No, they're not.
Yeah,
I don't know. They're so cute and cuddly too. You wouldn't think it, but they love
Well,
a cuddle.
I
I
mean,
don't know if I'd want to cuddle a turkey.
Yeah,
They're
they're all.
wild.
No, you know, this
a turkey beheading when I was a kid. That was terrifying because I had no idea that their bodies would flap around and be all crazy. Scared the hell out of me.
Oh,
And that's what we had for Thanksgiving.
A giant plate of nightmares.
Exactly.
And don't forget Canada geese.
Oh, we have the geese. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Canadian geese.
Yeah, lots of those
We'll
around.
drive by the parkway. You'll see lots of those, but they're called murder geese
Yeah.
or murder birds because they will chase you and attack you.
ah,
Yeah, we had
I'll
those
just
here
admit-
in Tennessee too.
Yeah, they're not nice.
Yeah, they're
we need bread.
assholes.
Just when you drive me past and we're looking at the murdered ducks or whatever they're called. We'll just throw them some bread. They'll be
Oh, we'll
happy.
pull over. You can go feed them if you want. We'll pull over.
Yeah. As
Okay.
long as there's not like a million of them, because they will run.
Oh yeah, but I need bread.
They can
I don't want
smell
to
weakness, Ron. Fear and weakness are their fuel.
Hey, Dantex.
Hello, Dantex,
And there's
Daniel,
we have lots. We can
cat
find-
lady.
Oh yeah.
And Daniel.
Actually,
Yeah, no. I'm
Oh yeah.
She'd love
I
that.
mean, just ask Ron and Cassie. I mean, I'm the one who said, pull over, and look at the wild horse. Pull over. Let me out. I've got a carrot.
That was
Karen,
hilarious.
don't. No.
Those are man-eating horses. What are you doing?
Oh, gosh.
It's
I
actually lit.
sometimes think to myself, I was nearly going to put because I didn't put I had sound to me with the horses, but then I thought, because it is, technically you're not supposed to give them food. I thought maybe I better not put the fact that I'm feeding certain animals out there.
They're not going to come for you. Don't worry.
Well, you don't know. I could get off the plane and wherever my flights, Jason, to America have changed 4 times in the last 3 weeks.
Whoa.
Great.
They're driving me nuts. So now I've got to go. I was going straight from Brisbane to Dallas. Now I've got to go to Melbourne, then from Melbourne to Dallas, and then from Dallas to Tulsa. And then on the way home.
Dallas to Tulsa, that's like a 45-minute flight. That thing's so fast.
Yeah, it's just getting on and off all the planes, stupid planes. And then for the trip home, Buffalo hasn't changed, but it was going to be Buffalo to Dallas and then Dallas straight to Australia. Now it's something stupid. I can't remember. Buffalo to some obscure little place, then on to Dallas, and then on to Australia.
Oh.
Wow.
It's just really weird. I'll check it all before I get closer and just ring him up and say, sure you can't, I've had this book for a long time. You sure you just can't do it? Because originally it was straight from here to Dallas. And I thought, beautiful. Then it's only one flight from there to Tulsa. So,
Well, that happened the first time I was going to Tahoe, Nevada. It was it had changed. The times were changing by hours, so I had to get an earlier flight. It was stupid. I'm I've never had that happen, but I think it was because it was still COVID, the height of COVID, kind of. Well, things were just opening up. I was able to actually get into the States with COVID tests, and I had to be vaccinated. It was a whole thing, but.
Yeah, that happened to me with Virginia City. Everything was set, right? And then they changed the time, then they changed the layover, and then where I was going to be heading first. And it just kept changing until the last minute.
I remember that. You were doing little updates.
And then on my way back is when, something was wrong with our plane.
Yeah.
That was the nightmare. But they, you know what? They gave me a better flight, TV and everything. So they made it right, even though I had to wait hours upon hours. But they made it right. So
that's good. Hi, Loz.
Yep. Hi, Loz. I've got to talk to you later, Loz. I'm going to ask you something. This is something else I'm thinking. I'm thinking, as I often do, that I might drive down to, Loz will know what I'm talking about and she can comment, down to Albury, which is on the border of Victoria and New South Wales, because I really, really want to go down to Melbourne as well, but I want to go to where I've told you about before, Jason, the Beechworth. In Beechworth, there's an old prison and an asylum. It's very much like Virginia City in that there's no modern sorts of buildings there. It's all oldest type. It's heritage listed. And I want to go there. And then I want to go down to Melbourne and go to the old Melbourne jail again. I love the old Melbourne jail. And I thought I could ask Loz to come with me if she wanted to.
There you go.
Because Albury's only, I'm trying to remember now, 4 hours drive, I think, Loz. I'm not sure. But yeah, But anyway, she's not even paying attention. Look at that. She's just too busy saying hello to everybody. But I don't know. But it all depends, Jason, because if you're still able to come in September.
Yeah, I have no idea.
We'll
The
see
plan
what
was for me to come down in September, but then
But yeah,
now
we might
my-
not be able to because of, obvious
lots
things.
of stuff has caused me to not to probably have the time or the money for that kind of a trip, and that sucks.
Look, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here for a while. And look, the same thing might happen to me because although I've got a break from work now and highly expect that I'll go back to work shortly after I get back from seeing you guys, the likelihood of me saying that is like, I might struggle a bit harder than what I think if I can't get a job. So that's all right. I'll get a job, even if it's mowing people's lawns, digging ditches.
Just go
It's
get
good.
one in
That's
Virginia City.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I've got a job in Virginia City if I want to go back there, so maybe I will. I wonder, are you allowed to spend without a visa not a visa. Say I said to someone in Virginia City, I'm going to live in Virginia City for 6 months and then I'll go home. Are you allowed to do that on a visa and
I
work?
have no idea.
I'm not
Jeez.
sure.
If you're going to
'Cause
work, though, I think you need a work visa.
Yeah, probably.
It's Virginia City. They would pay her under the table.
Yeah, I'm sure they would.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just about to go crooked laws. It's Albury Wodonga when you live there, but Albury and Wodonga are two separate cities. So there you go, laws.
Yes, there you go.
There you go. Yeah, but in Australia, because Albury Wodonga is like you
Sounds
very
like you're
similar to what
cursing
you
at
told
us.
me about.
I don't know if I should be offended or not.
When we were in Reno and you said there was another town that you explained.
Yeah, it's
to
Reno and Sparks. They
place.
all take up the same area, but like there's once you cross this road, you are in Sparks.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what Albury Wodonga is like. Although one it's a big town like that, but it's right on the border. So you literally, so one's. Hang on, now I'm getting confused myself. Laws, Wodonga's. I'm pretty sure is Wodonga the New South Wales side, or is Albury the New South? Albury Wodonga. Anyway, it's like that. But yeah, you refer to it as Albury Wodonga. Unless when I lived in Wangaratta, which was only an hour away, I'd say I'm going to Albury because I'd be going somewhere in Albury, like the Albury Hospital or something like that. Isn't this interesting? Not.
Super interesting. Hi, Shell Dust.
Hi, Sheldon.
Hi, Shell Dust.
Hey, Sheldon.
I'm just trying to. There you go. There we go. It's all right. I was stuck on reading something that Loz wrote, and then yes, Loz, they are. She said they're twin cities. Yeah, but right on
Recall,
the border.
I did get the email. I will check it out after all of this.
It's all right, Erica. I'm confused too. Or hang on, confused or confussed? I love you.
She's a whole bunch of confussed.
Oh gosh. What have you got to tell me, Joe? Anything interesting? Any videos coming out?
Well, I'm passing a kidney stone. I am working on a video.
Oh.
Both are painful.
No, it's yeah. I mean, this is like a yearly thing for me, and yeah, it kind of it hurts.
Lame.
It's all right. Drink plenty of water. Avoid alcohol. Lemon juice.
Well, my doctor
water.
said when it happens to at least have a beer. So
Giddy now.
There you go.
Yeah, but he did say, have fun peeing after you.
Oof.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, can you see these comments, Joe?
Mhm.
Hang on.
They say passing a kidney stone's worse than giving birth, and I'm going to believe that.
We got to take your guys' word for it.
Yeah, no. And I'll tell you what else is worse than giving birth. If you get a gallstone, the pain from having a gallstone attack, it's like you're being stabbed in the back at the same time as you're being punched in the stomach. Oh, it's horrible. Does anyone
Sounds
ever
like a
else?
good time.
Oh yeah, no. I would have 100 babies in a row rather than that pain, and that's saying something, isn't it, Cassie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I almost passed out because of childbirth when I was in labor.
Well, it's pretty painful. We like to pretend it's not, and that's why we keep getting pregnant as women, because you forget.
You really?
You do. Your brain gives you, it makes you think, oh yeah. At first, you remember how painful it was, and then afterwards, you think, oh, it wasn't that bad. Passed really quickly. Then you get pregnant again, and as it gets closer to having the baby, it all slowly starts to come back.
Yeah.
And you go, what have I done?
Yeah, my kids' mother, she went all natural with the first one, and that taught her a lesson. So the second one, she got drugged up.
Yeah.
No. Drugs
Two
are good,
kids.
okay?
Two kids out of 5 were natural. And yeah.
Excuse my chihuahua.
I
He's
told
got-
Walter.
Oh, stupid dog. Well, he's not really. He's a cute little dog, but that yap drives me mental. Sometimes I want to get sticky tape and just take his little snout shut, but that would be cruel. So we can't do that.
Our weenie dog, she would bark at anything and bark for no reason. And it would get, it got really bad. And even our, her vet was like, she barks way more than a weenie dog should ever bark. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to fix that. So, we got her a little bark shot collar, right? Now she was confused. She thought the floor was biting her. So she'd bark at the board or the floor and attack the floor. I'm like, well, this is just not going to work. She's too damn stupid to realize what's going on.
Dang dogs.
Yeah. Where are my dogs?
I don't know. I haven't seen your cat either. Is your cat okay? Normally your cat appears up the back on the couch.
Yeah, I don't know where he is.
They've all frozen out in the snow.
Probably opened the door and walked out.
Which he's done. But he hasn't gone out today. I made sure. He was trying to get out this morning. I'm like, it's literally snowing, cat. Stay inside. And then I scared him away.
Hey, Shell Dust, that's what I was trying to tell Joe, but he informed me that his doctor told him to drink beer.
That is for a kidney infection.
No, it's not. I'm a nurse. I know these things. Lemon water. Lemon juice is good, but the acid in the lemon juice going through the body can help break down the stone.
Yeah, I don't know. Doctor told me just drink a beer. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, I'm serious.
All
like, are you
right.
for real or what? Yeah.
Dr. Seuss.
But so I can get drunk and not feel it. What? And he's like, no, it just
that's what the vodka's for.
Yeah, he's like, it'll help.
Mm. Well, he could be right. I'll look that up later.
He's the one that went to school for 8 years. Okay, he should know what he's talking about.
He should. He should.
I will be right back, guys.
Okay. Thank you, Jason. Jason can still hear us too, so we can't talk about him behind his back, okay?
Sure we can. We can talk about that booty. Why didn't he leave that camera on so we can look at his booty?
Oh.
Yeah, see, everybody's agreeing with me. That's right. Oh, hang on. So what you told you about beer or the lemon juice?
Hey, Antoine. I also want him a shirt too.
Whew.
Well, Jason's gone now. it's just us.
Cheers. Me and my coffee.
Hmm.
Oh, I cannot
You
wait to
put
get back on the
alcohol
road.
in this.
Oh, sorry. Did I? Oh, sorry.
I've just,
Marmota?
Butterscotch.
Oh,
what have you got?
Butterscotch liqueur in my coffee.
Doc
Oh,
McGillicuddy's.
I just want a normal coffee. This is sweet.
I'm just reading the chat, just saying, hey, Maisie, that's okay. Maisie's left me some nice messages about some of my little videos. She must have done a binge watch of my little videos, which wouldn't have taken long, so that's all good. I don't
Did you
feel
tell-
guilty. I shouldn't have taken up too much of Maisie's time.
Did you tell Karen the kids enjoyed her video?
Oh yeah, the kids watched it too.
Oh, which one?
But the one you
Well,
showed
just-
tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, just this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they would have liked the horses and Bernadette,
yeah.
wouldn't they?
And the train ride. They were talking about the train ride.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you can take them all there one day.
That's exactly what Everett said. He
Oh.
says, we're going to go there one day, right, Dad? I says, oh, sure, hopefully.
Oh, that'd be $1 billion. We'd have to rent. How many rooms at the Silver Queen?
Oh, man, we got
We'd have
pretty
to
much
rent
the whole place.
No, all you get is one. All you get is one. Sorry, guys.
they're all like sleeping on the floor and like oh, Raquel, Cassie's very competitive. I'm really not.
Yeah, she is.
I'm not.
Yeah.
No, I'm
When it
not.
comes to trivia, she is.
You want to bet?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree.
You'll have
Every
you'll
time-
have to do that again, Jason. The trivia thing you did the other day. That was really good with the cards.
It was a lot of fun.
What Crow does is good
got-
too, but
I
because of the
got a
lads-
bunch.
Let's do this, though.
Yeah.
Like this is how many I have. This is how many we went through during my live stream.
Oh, wow.
So I've got a few.
Some of them
And
are
that's
tricky.
only one of the games I have. I have a bunch of other games.
I was listening to some and I'm talking and I'm saying the answers, and then I'm like, shut up, Karen. Like, because I was in the airport thing and I'm going, oh, blah, 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 whatever it was. And then some I had absolutely no idea.
Yeah, there was some I was clueless on.
There were.
The lines in the movies, though, there was a couple that went over, and then others I knew straight away. But yeah, that was fun.
Lots from us.
That's right. I saw that
pizza
you
was
had
so
a pizza,
fun.
Loz.
We should probably do that some more. I had a lot of fun
Yeah.
too.
It was fun.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, Loz. There's your little message. I keep forgetting you can do that. I'm
Oh, I do
reading
that.
the.
I've never had one on my live stream because I always forget about that
I
feature.
forget. But there you go.
I used to do it, but then I'd feel guilty if I missed people's comments, so I just stopped doing it because I was felt bad.
Yeah. No, that pizza thing was really good. And obviously it was really fun because it went for hours and hours and hours and
Yeah.
hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
I honestly thought it would be like maybe an hour and a half.
What was
2
it?
hours would be good. 4 hours
Four?
It was 4
a
hours.
little
Oh, yeah,
much.
that's great.
It
And
happened.
it went by, man.
And I had to
Yeah.
work at 7 a.m, so I only had like 2 hours and some odd minutes of sleep.
Yeah, I felt bad about that.
When I had to get up to help your dad.
Oh, I know, but you still got up later than I did.
Yeah, but once you left, I was pretty much up. I couldn't fall back to sleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't.
Oh,
once you're
boo
out
hoo, Ron, boo hoo.
there- What?
No, I was actually okay, but I also knew I only had one shift and then I had 3 days off. So like mentally I was like, I can do this. And we were short staffed, so I was just moving the whole day. Like so it was fine. When I sat down for lunch and stuff is when I started getting a little bit more tired, but coffee, nothing could coffee just healed me.
There you
Shell
go.
Dust, I played that Cards Against Humanity with my daughters. Have you ever seen that game, you guys?
Oh, it's
Cut-
hilarious.
Yeah.
That needs to be
Oh.
fun.
Never played it.
Love.
Oh my gosh,
That-
there is an online version of that too
Mhm.
you can play.
Is it?
Yeah, which is really fun. I don't
Yeah, I ended up buying all the different cards, because and my kids have still got all the cards. But yeah, some of the games, but yeah, it was very. Some of the cards I got were very American orientated
Mhm.
questions. Now I think they sort of make them broader, but I'm happy with my American knowledge.
Hmm.
Sort
Well,
of.
you really don't have to know anything, really. You just throw
Oh,
down
well,
the
for
cards.
Cards Against Humanity, no,
Yeah.
no. That's just like pick the worst answer you can to the question.
I don't know what the online version is called though, but it's really fun.
Oh, you played it?
I think it's still called Cards Against Humanity. I
But
think.
I thought it was something different though, because it was like a knockoff of that. Oh.
Google it.
I mean, I was always told it was, hey, let's play Cards Against Humanity online. All right. So
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong then. I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
No, there could be. There could be. Because, hang on, there's a card, refresh my memory, there's generally a card in the middle or something with the question, and then everyone's got cards, and you've got to pick from your cards what your answer to that thing is, isn't it? Something
Mhm.
like that.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It's been a while. It's been a few years, but and I used to love Trivial Pursuit. But I wouldn't play the game with the little pieces. I'd just get the cards out and we'd sit there and just go through the Trivial Pursuit questions.
That's why I said, my free time with nobody. I would just read the cards.
I always like that headbands. You ever play that?
Oh, the
Yep,
one
I've
where you
played
put
that.
Headband on your head
Yeah.
that's got an image, and you have to try and guess what it is.
Oh, geez.
an image.
That was ages ago.
That was always fun.
There were, I think that there was a game here. Oh well, it wasn't really a game. It started out a bit of a skit on one of our Saturday night shows. Loz will know what I'm talking about. Hey, it's Saturday. They used to do a thing where you'd put a headband on and it'd have someone's name, so you'd be a character or a person. So you had to go around and guess, like ask questions of the other players to try and guess who you are. So, I could have one on my head that said I'm Jason Spencer, but I wouldn't know it says that. So I'd have to go around and say, am I a man? Am I a woman? And then finally, the person who wins is the person who guesses who they are.
We used to play Risk.
Oh, that was a good
Don't
one.
play me
But
against Risk. I am not.
I used to do that with my friends on weekends. It would go for days. You'd be like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. You're still up playing Risk. Like, oh, we'll carry this on to that tomorrow. It's like crazy game. It can get intense.
I'm just going to show you what Erica just sent me, but I'm useless. Hang on, share screen. And then I pick that one and share. And book. There you go. See? Erica found it. So you can. I'm not going to pick a room or anything, but there you go. So you can create a room. I wonder how many people can play it.
Huh.
I'll look at that another time. But I'll keep the page open so I can check it out. Thank you, Erica. Oh, people are talking about their cats sitting on their faces. Gosh, what's that noise?
I don't know.
Is there a noise?
I hear
Children talking.
Yeah, me too.
Well, my family's like talking, but I didn't think you could hear them.
Let me listen.
Maybe they're getting animated.
Oh, see.
Yeah, they're just being a little louder.
Oh, that's all right. It's you then, Jason. That's okay. That sounds nice in the background. They don't sound like they're arguing. Oh. Yeah, it was Jason. Look at him. He's such a ding dong.
Talking games. Does anybody remember? Maybe Jason might. Do you remember when they had those games? You put the VHS tape in, and the one I'm thinking was Tales from the Crypt Keeper.
I had one called Nightmare.
Okay.
Well, technically, it was originally released as Atmosphere, like Atmos, and then the Fear, and then it came out again as Nightmare. But it was, you had this tape you would put in there, and it was this like basically Grim Reaper-ish type guy.
Yeah.
And the game only lasted an hour because that's how long the tape was. And he would kind of guide you through the game kind of thing. But every time he would pop on the screen, like it would come out of nowhere. So he would come up, he would introduce the game, and then he's like, and now let's play. He'd fade away and there would be an hour countdown that's going.
Yeah.
And so then you're sitting there playing the board game, doing your thing, and then randomly throughout the entire video, he would just suddenly appear in a clash of thunder and everything, and freak you out because you're playing in the dark with your friends and your kids. And but as he progresses, as the hour ticks down, he gets like uglier and uglier, and he turns into like a skeleton, and he's got like, it gets all gross and stuff.
Yeah,
it was those games were a heck of fun.
Yeah.
The only game I had on VCR was the Battlestar. What was it, Battlestar Galactica or something like that? It came with like the toy thing or whatever, and like it had this spaceship thing, and it was such a gimmick.
I remember playing. I thought it was Tales from the Crypt.
I thought it was. I remember there was a Tales from the Crypt Keeper version, but I remember the one that Jason's talking about as well.
Oh, okay. So Tales from the Crypt one, I played with my babysitter when I was like, I remember like, I would have been under 13.
Oh, easily, because I think I was like 13 or 14 when I played it, and that gave me nightmares. I had nightmares because of that. It was freaky. The Tales from the Crypt Keeper guy, right? It was just scary.
How many of
I
you
never
guys
found the
played-
Crypt Keeper scary, so
I never did either.
Yeah, that was scary.
You got to remember my background and my fragile mind, like Nancy said.
if there's anything we know, sir, it's your fragile mind. You were a nice, normal person before you started hanging out with us.
Well, before, you've been a bad influence, Jason. I haven't. My kids play 2 games that I've had a look at, and both of them have made me jump out of my skin a couple of times. One is called, and it's an older one, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, my kids. Yeah.
My kids had that out the other day, and they're going, watch this, Mum. And not the other day, about a couple of months ago. And that freaking thing jumps out and scares the absolute crap out of you at the end, where you get done in by Freddy or whatever it is that jumps out and grabs you. And then the other one they play is, I can't remember, but you probably know the name, where you go ghost hunting and you're in a truck and you pick your tools and you go inside.
Phantasmagoria or whatever.
Yeah. And they've been playing that a lot. And I've gone, they said, what did they say? They said, you've got to guess what kind of ghost it is or something, and then you win. Like, that's the aim of the game. Is it a whatever it is? And I'm like, okay.
Or maybe that one might just be Ghost Hunter, because there's a couple of them. One is Phasmophobia, and then the other one's just called Ghost Hunter or something like that.
No, it's the other one. It's the first one, the Phasmophobia. Yeah. They're in the back of a truck, and when you get killed, you can still see all them, but they can't see you.
Right.
I don't know.
You literally have to, like, if you do an EVP session or a Ouija board, you literally have to talk into your mic and ask questions.
Yes. And then, yeah. So I thought,
Purgatory wants to play that next Saturday. Live streaming it,
have fun. I don't know. The last game I ever played that was sort of like on a computer that you had to think about things, and we're going back a long time because it was World of Warcraft. No, it wasn't World of anything. It was just Warcraft, and you got it on a disc and you put it in your computer and you just played Warcraft with and you'd build your little towns, and then you'd fight the red ones and fight the blue ones, and then they made it World of Warcraft and it went online. Then my boys used to play that, but I never did. I used to love that game because you were building little towns.
No, Doom. Back to the days of Doom.
Oh my gosh.
Doom. Yeah.
I remember when we got our first computer, my dad, no, it was Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Castle Wolfenstein.
Or Wolfenstein,
Yeah. My boys used to play that one. I had a bit of a go at that. That was kind of fun.
How technology has just progressed.
Yeah, but insane. I loved Oregon Trail. Like, loved that game.
It was such a stupid game.
I loved it.
It was so dumb.
No, see, what you need to do, I want to say I've talked about this before. There's an app you can get called Oregon Trail, but not like the state Oregon, but like the internal organs trail.
Oh,
And it's like the same game, but you are in the zombie apocalypse.
Oh,
So
really?
you're driving this beat up station wagon across the US to get to a safe zone on the other
Oh my
side. And so like instead of like herds of cattle, you got to maneuver through it's hordes of zombies. You gotta like hunt for, you gotta shoot zombies to get parts for your car and stuff and food. It's and the animation, the style of this game is exactly like the old Oregon Trail.
cool.
So it's just like it's a lot of fun. I if I'm sitting at the airport or something and have nothing to do, I'll play that. I'll be like, which one of my friends is gonna get bitten by a zombie today? Here we go.
Oh, that's cool. Also, there was another game that we used to. It was only at school. It was like Oregon Trail, but Meisner's House. I don't know if you guys remember that. And you had to like type in, like you had to go through the house, but you had to like type in everything, obviously, because it was like back in the day. I don't know. I just remember that one. But just trying to think. But like, yeah, those were like the video games I played.
You want to hear a funny story? So I'm in
No,
high
not
school,
really,
you know.
but telling
I
anyway.
don't. No, not really.
No, it's a funny story. So high school.
Yeah, I mean, well, anyways.
See, look at us breaking his fragile mind. He's like, I thought they were my friends.
Yeah, high school, grade 9. I took a typing course, like, you know, like learning how to type on your keyboard. Then it's like old school computers. So all the computers in the entire classroom, they're all linked together, right? So you can like talk to each other, kind of sort of thing. So one of the guys in the class was like a real techie. So somehow he downloaded strip poker onto the mainframe. So when the teacher would like leave the classroom, all the guys are like playing strip poker and they're like, oh, the teacher's, and they change like it was so funny. He finally found out, and that actually Paul Avery, he got suspended for like a month.
I love how you know his name.
Well, how could
I
you
love
forget
how
something like
he's
that?
not even shy about putting the man's full name on the internet.
was probably
Right now, I'm
you.
actually playing The Last of Us 2. With the Last of Us TV show coming out, I watched the first episode, and then I
I've
saw
been
all these
watching
people
that.
were like, "Say what?"
I've been watching The Last of Us. My daughter said, Mum, watch this with me. And I said, what's it about? And she goes, zombies. I went, ugh, okay. But it's actually all
Kind
right.
of zombies.
Yeah,
Did
there's
it
a
just
lot of
come out?
zombies.
The show, or
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
in
basically
the last
just-
few weeks.
wow.
But the first game came out a few years ago, and I knew it had rave reviews. Second game just came out, I think, last year. But I watched the first episode of this show, and I was like, I really kind of want to play the game. And my son has his PS5 in the living room right now, so I was like, I'm going to play this game. So I blew through the first one, which it's as good as you would expect. And now I'm deep into the second game. So that's what I've been
I think they
playing
got
lately.
3 of them out.
No, just 2.
It's just the 2? I thought there was 3. Oh, wait, they're coming.
There's three. There's 3
There's gonna be a
episodes.
third.
Oh, 2 games. I've just watched the 3rd episode of what's it called again, Jason?
Last of
Among
Us?
Us.
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. I've just
What is
watched the
it on?
3rd episode. Yeah, my daughter tells
HBO.
me.
Oh, we have
Oh,
that.
here
Yeah.
it's on
Okay.
Netflix. But my daughter tells me, because she's played the game, obviously that's why she's watching it. But she said that she likes this because it gives a backstory to the characters. Apparently, in the game there is no backstory.
No,
you
it just like
There
you're
is a-
just
there is a
thrown
bit.
right in. But it just throws you right into like the mayhem. I did play a little bit of the first game, and I was like, "Holy crap!" I'm not going to say what went on there, but I liked it, but I wasn't able to. I just didn't have time to finish it. But they have it on PC now.
Mhm.
Oh, I see. I have to play. I have Fallout 4. Now I have a controller for my gaming computer, so I really need to play it. I was like in goosebumps and like just playing 15 minutes of Fallout 4.
I should have seen her. It was priceless. It
I
was
was-
I
priceless.
love Fallout. It's my favorite.
I'm not like I like video games, but like playing them I suck. So I can't play them when I'm around him because he makes fun of me when I'm playing.
I don't make fun of
Yes,
you.
you do. I cannot play any
No.
Red Dead. Oh my gosh, Red Dead Redemption 2 is my favorite game. He was making fun of me. We were trying to shoot and try to kill
She kept
people.
falling off the horse.
I just started playing that one too. Like I got it for Christmas from my kid.
Yeah.
So I've been playing a little bit of Red Dead too.
It's a fun game.
It is a pretty cool
I love
game.
it how it's like an open world where you don't have to like kill people, or you can just kill animals and skin them and like just gallop around and you go into like the bayou. It's so cool. It's so cool. But I suck at shooting. That's my only problem.
Yeah, for whatever reason they didn't put the first Red Dead on PC, but they did the second one. I gotta get a new graphics card though for my computer because I try like when I play Red Dead, I gotta turn everything down and I'm like, oh, come on, like.
I have it on my
crap.
I have mine on my
They're
Xbox.
talking
So.
too much, Maisie. I can't say anything. I'm interrupting their talk about games.
Oh no! Say it now.
Go ahead.
Go.
Maisie was just excited to tell us all that she's going to get an Australian. Oh, I can't even say my own country.
Labradoodle.
An Aussie Labradoodle.
Huh.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Labrador
cool.
cross poodle.
Nice.
There you go.
Cool.
Very good. Yeah. Maisie's a nice lady.
Sounds like an interesting breed.
Oh, they're really good because number one, if you've got dog allergies or anything, that's mainly what they're bred for. And because they're a cross between a Labrador and a poodle, extremely smart and very good for what
Well, our neighbors have a Labradoodle.
Oh yeah, Mercy is a Labradoodle.
Yeah,
She's still a bit skittish though.
Well, because she was raised on a farm,
Oh,
like a puppy mill.
oh, was it puppy mill?
Well, yeah, it was.
Oh.
They were Amish.
It's not a puppy mill.
They were Amish, and they like. Sorry, this sounds terrible, doesn't it?
don't you be picking on my Amish
No, I'm
friends.
not. But they.
He said it like that's what they're known for.
Yeah.
I was like, it's
Even Val admitted, like when she went there, it
Waiting
wasn't
for Cassie to be
as
like,
good
"Oh, they're
and,
Amish."
like,
Got
they
it.
constantly pump out
Puppy
puppies
mills.
to make money.
That explains it.
I'm sure they're looking after the dogs. They're Amish people.
No,
Not the where they.
no,
I'm
it's one of
Amish though.
yeah.
Shh, careful.
I'm not saying all Amish are like that, but where they went to get the dog is a place where they just pump out dogs.
But where is the Amish
Constantly.
in our area? There's none.
Kitchener,
Oh yeah, okay.
we have
There
Amish.
it
that
is.
live
She's
in
like, "Oh
Niagara
yeah."
Lake.
No.
Oh no, I thought it was like close. Like Kitchener is like 2 hours away. Like you have to drive to get where there's Amish.
Oh, it could. No, yeah, that's a.
Well, the Amish
There it is.
people I met on the
Yeah,
train.
you'd love that.
We have way too much stuff to do.
I know.
Mm.
We need to be nice to the Amish
Oh,
people.
look, you've killed the conversation, Ron.
I'm sorry.
You want to go, Ron?
You know what? I'm just gonna go get another beer.
Yeah,
You're sick.
we need to be
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
to the
Give me
Amish
one
people.
too.
Yeah,
'Cause,
all right.
if we ever like go like without power, like the world without power, we're definitely going to need the Amish people.
Oh yeah, we're all screwed.
Yeah.
And the Amish people aren't even going to notice anything's wrong.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think
You don't
we're-
understand. The internet stopped working.
Yeah.
So that,
Actually, do you notice how if you actually get off, if you don't look at your Facebook, your Messenger, and I don't, sometimes I go days without, I can't be bothered, you actually feel so much better mentally, like if you don't look at things, because you're not seeing people say nasty things or you're not seeing stupid crap, and you're just off in your own little land of, I better do the gardening and cook dinner. And it's it can be rather refreshing, not when the internet gets turned off.
I have noticed that, but I don't. For some reason today, some lady thought it would be a fantastic idea to send me a picture of a dude with his shirt open, like sitting all sexy, like, and I'm like, why? Why?
Who
Yeah,
sent you
I
that?
sent you that photo.
And
That was me.
I don't even know who this person is. I'm like, why would you even think to send? I don't remember exactly, but I'm like, why would you think I'd want to see that? Like,
Was it St. Jacob's laws? I'm just curious if it was St. Jacob's. Because that's like in our area that has a really great market. Like you can get like really nice.
They have the
Guess
best
what,
appetizers.
peoples? And you just went and got another beer. I just got a message. I did mention this to Jason earlier, but I just got a
She
message from
blocked
my
me.
daughter. Yes.
The lady who sent me the picture's gone and she blocked me.
Just now?
I don't know when she did, but I'm like, why would you send me that? What made you think that I'd want to see that? Is what I said. But I sent it to a group chat. I'm like, why?
That's funny.
Well, some people just like to make people's lives, give them something horrible to look at for the day. Unless he was good looking, in which case that might have excited you, which means that you could be questioning things and it's disturbing.
I'm very confident where I stand in my sexuality. Very confident.
We're not worried about where you're standing. It's where you're laying down.
Well,
So, guys, I have to end the stream because my daughter has gotten out of school early and has just sent a message saying, "Can someone come and get me?"
Oh, no.
So, and her sister was supposed to be, yeah. Her sister did say no. Emily's at work, so Emily sent a message and said, "I'm at work until 4, so I can't." And
So I guess she's waiting.
Mom. So yeah, I better go and rescue my daughter from. And it's hot here today. It's really muggy and humid, like really yuck. Like the clouds.
Well,
I think it's.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, that's all right. But yeah, and thanks for joining in. And Helena, have we cheered you up? I want to see Helena answer my question before I say goodbye. I think so. Yeah, Shell Dust, I'm going to get her. I'm just all good. And thank you for watching my little episode. I know it wasn't much, but Mike B, if you're still in here, go back and look at your bobblehead. And you too, Erica. And just before I go, I am a bit concerned. Janine, has anyone heard from Janine? No?
Yeah.
Spooky times.
Yeah.
But just normally she's all over the Facebook, but she hasn't been lately. So I hope she hasn't been kidnapped or anything.
No kidnaps.
No
even
kidnapping.
if somebody tried to, they'd just be like, "Oh hell no, we can't put up with this shit."
Yeah, we're gonna take you back, all right?
Yeah, they would have taken her back and probably not even taken her back where they picked her up. Just get out. We've changed our mind. All right, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you through the week, no doubt, and I'll try and think of something else to make bobbleheads about.
There you go.
Any ideas? Anything? What do you reckon, Joe? Next bobblehead. This one was about the bikies. I'll put my thinking cap on. I've made ghost hunters, not ghost hunters, ghostbusters. Made all sorts. I'll just put
good barbecue.
Oh well, I had hot dogs. So that's all right. I'll get there. All right, guys, I better go. Otherwise, I'll get yelled at by the time I get down to the school. And thank you for watching my little 5-10 minute thing. And I'll see what else I can find and try and give someone else.
Bye, everybody.
I love you. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.